Greetings, this is Elder Black Light. You know, I done came to the conclusion that it's enough talk about Umar Johnson and really the rest of those brothers, Umar Johnson and Polite and Young Pharaoh, the Khan community. They call themselves the conscious community, but really they are the Khan community. There's a whole crew of them guys, man. And we should put an end to it, talking about them and giving them some shine, because only thing it's gonna do is boost their YouTube page up or whatever pages they own, and they're gonna get a sucker a minute. There's an old saying: a sucker is born every minute. Someone always tuning in, a little late, and before you know it, they done jumped in the con artist's pocket. They done put their money in his pocket, and then they're suckers because they naturally like that. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because we beefing over each other's doctrine and philosophy, and we letting the big con artists get away. That's Uncle Sam. He's the big con artist. And to show you that he done conned us, see, Umar Johnson and the best of them brothers, they see how Uncle Sam is conning you with the pyramid schemes and all this other stuff, scams or whatever, sucker moves. You know what I mean? So they say, well, shit, I like money just as well as the next man. I might as well, and they know what to spit or know what to say to get your attention. They start off talking black power, or black conscience or whatever. But this is knowledge in this stage of the game that every 6-year-old boy and girl should know. Every black 6-year-old boy, they should know about who our leaders were, what they had to be up against, who had the best message and who had the best philosophy and the best doctrine and the best school of thought. 400 and some years, man, that went past. And we still falling victim to not only our black con artists, but master of them all, Uncle Sam, a.k.a. the European Caucasian. He started off in a little small spot over in Europe. Now he's all around the world. And we ain't hip to the pimp game yet that he's putting down on us. He started off with this Constitution. Now, he done broke his own Constitution now. But this is what he started off on sucking his own people with. Because he made this a law. But like any law, you got to be true to the law. And you got to give your allegiance that you won't break the law. And when he gave this out, We were slaves. He had already conquered half of the United States. You know, he done suckered the Indians, conned the Indians out of their land, and what he couldn't con them out of, he killed them, murdered them. You know, and he had us in chains, kept us in chains in ignorance for 300 some years, 350, something like that. And then in the 50s, we started trying to get civil rights when we really needed human rights. And then as soon as we started wanting to join his program, he taxes us instead of giving us reparations, because we were really not only slaves, we were also prisoners of war. Prisoners of war. We was always prisoners of war, really. And so now we wasn't into this Constitution. We didn't sign on to this. You say, well, we were born over here, don't that make us part of it? No. See, that's why y'all don't read y'all history, right? Dred Scott. Supreme Court said, you ain't no citizen. Black man ain't gonna never be a citizen. You ain't care where you come from either, Africa, whatever. You ain't gonna never be no citizen. That's why Trump was talking about Donald Trump. Trump was talking about Obama wasn't no citizen. Because this Constitution right here was really talking about England, Europe. They were getting away from Europe. And because they didn't want to pay all them taxes and dues and stuff like that. They fought a Revolutionary War. Y'all know about that. All you intellectuals. You're supposed to be so deep, so smart, but y'all can't figure this out, man. Y'all middle class blacks and everything. Y'all think because y'all got a little taste of money that you're above the brothers in the ghetto, the brothers that go to jail. The brothers in jail are the best warriors. But they minds is messed up, man. They fighting for the wrong cause. And y'all milk duds, y'all ain't got no fight in you at all. So we don't even supposed to be paying taxes. Read this Constitution. How many of y'all have read this and know what it's really saying? It's saying that the representative and direct taxes shall be a portion among the several states. These are direct taxes, not income tax, not property tax. All that came in later. I mean, I can break it down for you. I don't speak with the best of English, the best of dictions. But I try not to be a sucker, man, all my life. But see, I can't protest by myself. I can't protest taxes. I can't protest them not giving us reparation for it to have an effect. We all got to do it as a group, as a unit, man. It's 12 million with the Indians. It's 17 million. That's what in our lesson book, the Supreme Wisdom. We marched on Washington, or marched. We wasn't no march, but we were. Mr. Farrakhan, he was calling it all kind of things because he was trying to be slick, but because he didn't want no blowback, so he called it Day of Atonement. He called it the Million Man March. He called it, but then he said it ain't the Million Man March and all that kind of stuff, man. But he told us that they were getting ready to break out the tanks on us, roll down on us in the hood with the tanks. So we got to come ready to do war. It was a battle cry, So it was 3 million warriors, you know. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do nothing with those cats. Not imagine if it was uh, 17 million with the Indians, the Mexicans, you know, the Jamaicans, because we got a whole lot of Jamaicans and Rasta and Haitians over here, Rasta brothers over here now. They don't want to be talking about Babylon the most. 17 million brothers. Shit, man, they can't do nothing with that. Half of their forces are scattered overseas anyway. So then I'm gonna make another video. Y'all gonna want to listen to this because I'm gonna go into the psychology of the black man and woman in today's modern time. The reason why we really can't unite. This is Black Light. Y'all wanna stay tuned to this. Black Light.